Okay, take 3 again, because I'm a moron. Today is February 25th. I have now been sober for just short of 2 months. My grades are in excellent condition. I work out 3 times a week. I have a very supportive boyfriend, family, friends in Kent and Chicago. And my anxiety has never, or I shouldn't say never, but it's been a long time since my anxiety has been as volatile and debilitating as it has been the past 2 months. Probably since I was in the lowest, most debilitating phase of my depression, and that was a long time ago. And so I'm not by any means one to preach, but I have been the unwilling recipient of an incredible amount of advice about how to deal with my anxiety without weed. Maybe I was asking for it. I complained a lot for the past 2 months. But anyways, whatever. Meditating, yoga, exercise, more sleep, drinking, disassociating, whatever. That's all great. When my anxiety is as bad as it is, or as it has been the past 2 months, I know about myself and I know about my own behavior. I become a burden on the people that care about me. I impose myself on the people that care about me. And especially like my mom and my close friends, like I become a neurotic, irrational person. I worry about things that I shouldn't be worrying about. I come up with things in my head that aren't really necessarily based in reality, aren't really happening, because I overthink so much. That is part of my anxiety, and I recognize that in myself, and I recognize that about my brain chemistry, but none of that really matters when I feel hopeless and unhelpable, like I have for the past 2 months. And probably a large part of that is about me feeling like, why is this happening to me, you know? If I had been making the decision for myself to take a month off, take 2 months off, whatever, then it would be different, because I could justify it and compartmentalize it by saying, I'm doing this for me, this is my choice, I don't need it. And even when I am smoking, or even for the past 2 months, I know that I don't need it. It's not a necessity, but it is something that I have found helps so astronomically much more than every other vehicle that I've tried to use to help my anxiety. And so that has been a lot of what I've been thinking about this month. I don't know. It's one of those things that has a stigma, and I recognize that. But it's, for me at least, this little rant, venting, video diary, whatever, is largely for the purpose of the next time that I take a tea break or that I take a month off, whatever, because I do that pretty often. It's so that I can come back and remember the way that I'm feeling at this point in my life, at this point in my anxiety journey, at this point in my, weed experience, and this, that, and whatever. This is the way I'm feeling right now, that weed has been the all-encompassing help to the way that I feel when I am anxiety-ridden, which is most of the time. And also, none of this is to say that I don't have bad anxiety days when I have weed in my system, and also this is not to say that my anxiety is fixed by being high, because it's not being high that's the solution. It's having weed in my system. It's the way that I feel when I'm not high, but it's in my system, and I can just be reasonable about things, and I can, you know, be objective and look at the bigger picture, which is not something that I'm always able to do so easily when I don't have it in my system. So this is the way I feel about it right now. This has been pretty much the all-consuming thought process of February. Here's to March. In 2 days, I am free of all of this bullshit, and it's gonna be smooth sailing until summer, hopefully.